Summer what?
Summerween! The people of this town love Halloween so much they celebrate it twice a year.
Last week I saw Midsommar, or should I say, Hereditary 2. Jim Jarmusch, director of Ghost Dog Way of the Samurai,
It's not what it sounds like.
once said that nothing is original. Steal from anywhere that resonates with inspiration or fuels your imagination. Authenticity is invaluable, originality is non-existent. I've always liked this quote because, you've got to start somewhere and you might as well work with what you know. Ari Aster clearly struck gold with Hereditary, and this project went into production before that film was even released, so it kind of makes sense to me that this dude was maybe a bit scared of branching off too far and instead stuck with what he knew. But while this kind of explains the similarities between the two movies, it doesn't entirely forgive them. I mean, back-to-back movies about a small group of close individuals whose relationships are rocky to begin with, and they slowly deteriorate further throughout the movie, with the deterioration being replicated by the bizarre and mysterious unexplained events within the setting, until a third of the way through the film, something brutally explicit happens to someone's head, at which point the film goes full hog wild and it turns out an evil cult is readying up our character for a ritualistic sacrifice, with the young leads ultimately being the sole survivor and accepting the cult's ways, whilst the remaining cast is slaughtered and the most boring one is burned to death? I don't know, maybe it's a coincidence. But you want to know what's even more unreal? The amount of scary similarities between this film and the 2006 frontrunner for the funniest film I've ever seen, Nicolas Cage's The Wicker Man. I haven't seen the original Wicker Man, so at first I thought Aster was kind of homaging that, but no, there's a ton of stuff in Nick Cage's version which appears in Midsommar and not in the OG 60s one. I'm not going to go into all of it, but when you have two films that end with the douchebag main male protagonist being ritualistically tricked and sacrificed by a cult through being burned alive inside a large wooden structure, which was a strange, unexplained visual centre point throughout the film, whilst wearing a bear costume, maybe there's something there. Need more proof? This video on YouTube of the film's main theme uses a B-movie meme as a background. You want to know another B-related meme? That's right, baby! Oh yeah, and that one scene was just Texas Chainsaw. The acting was pretty solid throughout, with the main leads kind of taking a backseat to my boys Chidi and Lee Carter, aka Bandersnatch. The only kind of questionable one was Pele, but honestly I couldn't tell if the character was being played intentionally stilted and weird, or whether he's just not that great at acting. The one thing I really appreciated was the lighting. It's becoming a major trope in horror films, just to kind of be dark and dimly lit, to try and kind of make it scarier. But honestly, that just really does ruin it for me. And what? Is there a clown there? I can't see it. I'm not wearing my glasses. I really do appreciate Aster kind of moving away from that trend, especially when he really went all in with Hereditary. The music and effects were pretty good too. You can never really go wrong with heavy strings in a horror film. And during the high scenes, there was a really good balance between the wavy backgrounds and breathing plants juxtaposed against the really shitty CG of the grass and her various body parts. Truly a thing of beauty. Oh, also, points for doing my favourite horror movie thing, where a silent person is seen briefly for a few moments and then just disappears. That makes me legitimately shit my pants more than any jump scare, ever. He did it in Hereditary as well, and fuck. Also in Babadook, he didn't do that one, but I really like that one. Overall, it's like a slow-cooked meal. It takes fucking forever to get there, and you probably would have been more happy with a Domino's or something. But at the end of the day, you come out satisfied, and isn't that all we can really ask for in this crazy old life? Wait, it's getting a director's cut. Over 3 hours?! You'll burn the meal! Oh, I forgot to mention the full nudity underage sex scene. Oh well, maybe next time.